Welcome to Go Consulting. We are a cross-cultural consulting group based in the Netherlands. Our mission is to help our clients adapt in different cultural environments. Meet our onboarding team, Lisa, Nikki, and Sophia. Today's onboarding training is to show you the cultural differences you might face coming from Vietnam to the Netherlands. Let's get started. So how do you start a successful career in the Netherlands? The first step is to define your career goals and to remember that they should not be unrealistic. It would not be realistic to find a job within a month of your arrival. By defining a clear and realistic career goal, you can develop an effective plan to increase your chances of getting your dream job in the Netherlands. When you are defining your long and short-term goals, use the SMART technique. This stands for specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and timeliness. Number 2. The second step in finding a new career is performing a SWOT analysis to discover your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You could focus on simply finding a job, however this will not provide you with a long-term perspective. Number 3. Find your purpose. You need to find out what you are meant to do to focus on opportunities that will match your purpose. Here are some tips you can use to find out your career purpose. Number 1. Find out what gives you energy and identify what you are good at. Go for an internship or volunteer if you can. Create a career plan and figure out your career motivations and values. Step number 4. Explore career options. After finding your purpose, take the time to look at concrete career options that match your strengths, values, and goals. Take the time to explore the following. Brainstorm by identifying promising alternatives. Determine your skill set and added values. List the jobs you like in order of importance. Next to leadership in the Netherlands. Hierarchies at workplaces in the Netherlands are often flat compared to other countries. It is common to address managers and high-level staff by their first names. The Dutch are proud people and do not like to be looked down upon. So a smart boss will bear this in mind and act respectfully towards staff at all levels. The relationship between a boss and his employees is based on equality. Here are some facts. A Dutch worker will not feel inferior to his or her boss. It makes no difference how professionally superior the boss is. The principal duty of a Dutch boss is to create a pleasant working environment. Next, we want to share with you a little story of one of our team members, Nikki. This is the story of Nikki. Nikki was born in Vietnam. In 2018, she came to the Netherlands for the first time with many excitement. She was so curious about starting a new life in a new country with many differences in cultures, weather, language, people, infrastructure, and also the working environment. Although she loves the country at the first sight, she faced many cultural challenges, but also the image that the world has of the Netherlands. For example, the wooden shoes, lace caps, tops, bicycles, and windmills. They are all well known throughout the world, but it's nothing like that. This video has been made to share these differences between Nikki's culture in Vietnam and the Netherlands. It will give you a perspective and help you to understand the cultural differences, especially in the working environments. Power distance. In Vietnam, boss is the only who makes decisions. In the Netherlands, they prefer decentralization and power. They would like to have teamwork, open management styles. Negotiating opinions will not affect business relationships. Therefore, don't be embarrassed to say what you mean directly and be straightforward. It encourages people to express and contribute ideas. Direct communication is what you think. Number 2. Task versus relationship-oriented cultures. Vietnamese people usually invest time and effort to build good relationships. Time is flexible and open. Dutch people value time and focus strongly on tasks rather than relationship. You will be rude if you are late in the meeting, only a few minutes. Hence, be on time and stick to the schedules and deadlines. If you are late in the meeting, you should inform and call in advance and let them know. Number 3. High and low context culture. In Vietnam, people usually show indirect and implicit messages. In every meeting, people start with greetings each other's and describing the context rather than starting with the main purpose of the meeting. Sometimes zigzags between details and main product points. Number 4. Private and public space. In Vietnam, space is more public. Superiors often sit in the same large office as their employees. By contrast, respect a Dutch person's personal space. Here are some 5 tips to help to get you started. Tip number 1. Be on time. It is considered insulting to be late. Tip number 2. Use titles and surname. Dutch people show their respect when using titles and surname in business. Number 3. Keep your distance. A handshake is all you need. Tip number 4. Say what you mean. Dutch people prefer direct communication. Tip number 5. This is business, not personal. Don't discuss home life. Small talk is enough. Tip number 6. Shake hand before and after. Start with the person in charge. We wish you good luck with your time in the Netherlands, and we'd like to thank you for your attention.